Hi everybody, welcome to Shivers. Today we're doing a movie review on the newest A24 movie, Talk to Me, that came out last Friday, July 28th, 2023. This is the newest A24 horror film and is set in Australia. Right off the bat, I didn't expect to be able to take this film too seriously with all of their accents, but I digress. We follow main character Mia as she navigates life after her mother's suicide. Her father is distant and unrevealing, with us only seeing him as this shadow figure in the back of the screen for the majority of the movie. And her best friend Jade and her little brother Riley take Mia in as their own. Mia and Jade have this sibling relationship, and Riley and Mia are truly the best of friends. Jade and Mia's school friends have a viral trend going around the school of classmates grabbing this plaster hand, saying, "Talk to me," and getting possessed with their bodies convulsing and their eyes going all black, everything recorded on camera. Jade is interested in this and brings Mia along to this hand party. Mia, wanting to fit back in with the group after going through all of these tragic times, says that she'll partake in this quote unquote made up game. As soon as she grabs this hand, though, she sees the image of this grotesque human and is truly taken aback. The owner of the hand, Haley, the young classmate, says that everyone sees a different spirit every time you touch the hand, and that you have to just let them use your body for 90 seconds. Any shorter and it's boring, any longer and the spirits will want to stay. Mia accepts this challenge and lets the spirit in, explaining this feeling of euphoria after she comes to. Desiring to chase the feeling again, Mia and Jade host one of these parties with everyone on their own, and everyone indulges, making it into this very fun, uplifting, base-like college game in a sense. The only person who doesn't indulge is Jade, who really doesn't believe that this is something that you should mess with, even though she's the one who wanted to be a part of it in the first place. Jade's little brother Riley begs to try it, and against Jade's wishes, Mia lets him go. Immediately, the possessed version of him begins talking to Mia as if it was her dead mother. Desperate to hear from her mother, Mia keeps the spirit in Riley for too long, and it completely takes over him, mutilating him and Jade and sending him to the hospital. Not ending the ritual the right way by blowing up a candle or really letting go of the hand too much, the rest of the movie consists of Mia attempting to connect with her mother and Jade resenting Mia for the disfigurement that she caused Riley. Each time Riley wakes up, it's clear that he's still possessed, so Mia attempts to ask her mom for help. As the audience, we realize that this isn't the actual spirit of her mother, but she listens to it anyway, believing the only way to truly stop all of this is by killing Riley and setting his soul free. In the end, though, Mia can't bring herself to kill Riley, so she seemingly kills herself in his place. She wakes up and follows the small light in the darkness and comes face to face with the next players of the hand, shaking hands with them now from the other side. On a scale of 1 to 5 through the Shivers scale, for the story itself, I would give it a 4. I think it is a really unique way of making up a story about why you should and should not play with Ouija boards and why you should and should not deal with spirits and touch things like that and make it into this game. For originality, I would also give it a 4, kind of for the same reason. I think it's a unique way of kind of telling something that has been told before. For acting, I would give it a 5. There were no parts in it that I would consider cheesy. There was nothing that was too over the top in terms of acting. I think their acting was really good. For the production, this is supposedly a lower budget A24 film, but you would not know it. So I would give it a 5. I was involved in the movie. I was happy while I was watching it. I was never like, oh, this looks cheap or this looks low budget. Nothing of the sort. And for scares, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. I do think that there were some scary parts. I think the idea of kids getting possessed in general and having these black eyes is pretty creepy. I think the makeup on a lot of the spirits was good. I think it led to the scares a little bit by seeing them kind of in the corner of your eye, but that lacked a little bit. I think it could have been scary, but if it was more scary, it would take away from the storytelling itself. So, putting that all together, the final score is 4.3 out of 5. I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. I honestly went into it expecting to hate it, but I came out feeling really fulfilled. I think it's a really, truly great take on a gothic grief story. And even though there's lots of expected happenings, you have to blow out the candle, you have to not shake hands with this thing. I would definitely recommend it. It's really an experience and an event. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for a casual Saturday afternoon watch, but really get into it. Turn the lights off, watch it with all of your candles lit, and enjoy. So give it a try, and remember, don't play with spirit boards, Ouija boards, or plaster hands.